Hello, hello, YouTube. I want to sit here and talk about the way this streaming is going. Honestly, I need to get this off. I've been thinking about this for a while, and the way streaming is going, it's looking more like we are going to be having like a straight internet-based gaming only, and that don't sit well with me. I'm gonna be fair. I'm gonna be real. That don't sit well with me. That doesn't make me happy. If I was to be fair, and I was to be truthful, I think where reason this is mostly coming up is because of PC. Now, let me say this before I even get fully started on this subject, because I don't want to offend anyone. This is not me hating against PC. I have nothing against PC. I love PC. This has to do with the fact that a lot of PC people back in the day, in my time, used to like copy games, copy CDs, like the CD when it was in the DVD format. They used to copy that. Even Blu-ray they're copying now. So, and knowing that Blu-ray is more prevalent now, it's like even Blu-ray they're copying. So this streaming is basically an evidence of the fact that PC gaming fans or whatever who are skilled enough or gifted enough like to hack, and not just hack, but they like to pirate games. So basically this is an attempt to eliminate piracy. In fact, it's a big attempt to eliminate piracy, because if you got no console for it to link to, what's gonna happen then is that it's gonna be like, how do I explain it without sounding a little bit of a douche? Is that saying to telling PC fans you cannot pirate our games anymore because our games are in the cloud? That's it. You cannot pirate our games anymore. And I'm pretty sure someone will hack the system, and if they hack the system, it brings everything down and no one can play no games. I don't want streaming to come to fruition, because at the end of the day, we are going to have a problem. And I don't think developers, they are thinking about this, because you got to think of it like this. Streaming is only a thing because people, like I did this too when I was younger. I pirated games. I downloaded games that I did not spend a dime on. So I can say I'm guilty of this too. I'm very guilty of this. I'm not gonna deny that. I'm not gonna lie about that. I have actually pirated games. I played practically a lot of the Duke Nukem games. I played Doom games without having to purchase a single game. So I know that developers aren't happy with this because they're losing money. And at the end of the day, it's all about the money. It's all about the money. You cannot deny that. Look at EA. It's all about the money. Look at Ubisoft. All about the money. Look at what's that other company? Activision. I almost forgot about Activision. It's all about the money. Microtransaction up the wooza. It's all about the money. You got Rockstar, GTA 5, microtransaction all the way. It's all about money. and I guarantee that they're going to be microtransaction. In fact, look at Red Dead. Before they fixed the game, they had made sure the store was up and running. Like that was the one thing they made sure worked perfectly fine. Like, look at Fallout 76. That game was a train wreck, but the store was working perfectly. They made sure to fix the bugs that was in the store before they fixed the bugs in the game. Like, this is all about money. But the thing is, that's why they like making games as a service, because a lot of people keep pirating games, and they need to keep the license in their pocket and the control at all times. That's why the streaming thing is coming. It's not a benefit to the gamer, it is a benefit to them. Because, and yes, Microsoft said they want to reach 2 billion gamers. That's perfectly fine and well and dandy, but there is only 100 plus people, 100 plus million on consoles. There's what, 700 million on PC. That's a lot on PC. But a lot of them don't purchase games. Like, a lot of them pirate games, and I've seen just because some games are on the Epic Games Store, I'm gonna pirate the game. I'm like, that thing is still like when it came to Borderlands, like they say, I'm just gonna pirate the game. I'm like, that's why streaming is coming, because people are pirating games and they will not stop, because people don't want to purchase games. People don't want to purchase games, and that's why streaming is coming. It's a system nobody wants. I don't care who you are. We can make portable systems. Nintendo does it. Make portable systems. You try to make people hide from being a gamer, so they don't hold a phone instead of a portable console. No, let people be a gamer and by this streaming thing, you're basically eliminating the fact that you're eliminating the fact that there are collectors out there. They don't care about that type of people, like the hardcore. They try to go for the casual, and at the end of the day, that's all because of piracy. And as I said, I'm guilty of this. I'm not saying I'm not guilty of it. I am very, very well guilty of it. But the fact is, I could understand the reasons why they're running for this. I just don't like it. But the fact is, you got to realize, if PC weren't hacking and PC fans weren't hacking, skilled enough to hack, by the way, if PC fans weren't hacking, they weren't rushing to pirate as much games as possible, we wouldn't be in this mess. In fact, I doubt there will be this. I know software sells more and software makes them more money, but we wouldn't be in this mess as we are if PC fans wouldn't stop pirating games. Like they in Jamaica, when you pirate like a console, they call it chipping it. And when you chip a console, I don't know if it's the same word they use everywhere else, but when you chip a console, like I remember chipping the PlayStation 2, and any game you bought, it was any game you had or someone bought, it was available on there. You can play it on there. But even if you copied the game onto a normal DVD CD, you can just as well play on there, because the chip allows you to recognize that it is an official game and you can play it. And it took away region licenses and all of that. So the games you could only get in Japan or in any other country, you can also play them in the United States or anywhere else in the world. It takes away region lock, and I hate region lock. I really do. I think it's stupid. Microsoft does it. I think it's dumb. But then you have this whole prognosis that you have people saying that we are going into this future and it is inevitable. Here's the thing, nothing is inevitable, because in the in the beginning of the in 2013, in the beginning of the 8th generation, Microsoft wanted to do DRM. It always online, and it's funny enough, it's actually happening. That's where we are approaching at the end of the day, if we allow it to happen. But we fought against DRM in 2013, but we are so easy to allow it now, because when it's streaming, it's all digital. There it is DRM. You don't own nothing. You may be purchasing the game, but you still won't own the game. You pay. All right, say for instance, if you're paying for the game, you're paying for that game, but you don't own the game. So you pay $6 to stream a game, and that game only works if you have good internet. You see why I don't. What if you're living in? Let me give examples, because I need to give examples when it comes to this. What if you are, as I said this before, living in the areas of, let's say, the countryside, where there's a lot of trees, there's a lot of forests and stuff like that, where Wi-Fi signal, trees are very good signal blocker. When Wi-Fi signal hit trees, they block the signal disperses, all that stuff, and then the signal doesn't come to you as much as it should. Now, let me ask you one question. If you have no Wi-Fi, how the hell are you going to play a game? Let's say you want to play a fighting game. How are you going to play a fighting game with the input? It's different when you actually down watching a movie. It's different when you streaming music, because you're not interacting with that sort of thing. You are interacting with a game, with something where you have to put in input. It's different. All right, it's different for when you have good Wi-Fi. But what happens if you don't have good Wi-Fi? Here's the thing. Movies, even movies I watch sometimes, they buffer, and they buffer a lot. So I will sometimes sit down just to watch a 30-minute show, and it'll take me an hour, because at the end of the day, it has issues and it will buffer because the internet isn't good. Now, are you willing to shell out $500, $600 to $400 a month for your internet bill just so you can play the games? People got to understand. People got to understand. Is streaming become a full thing? Like, that's it, nothing else, no consoles? Because that's where they're headed. They're trying to get rid of consoles. If you allow them to get rid of consoles, then you have another problem. You don't just have a gaming problem. You have an issue where you're gonna have to figure out whether you want gaming to be your hobby or not. Because at the end of the day, you're gonna have to shell out a lot of money just to keep playing games. I don't even spend $500 to $400 a month on games. And plus, I guarantee you, knowing that EA, Activision, and Ubisoft are backing up Stadia, I guarantee you they still have microtransactions in their game. So this is what annoys me, and people are so accepting of this streaming stuff, because at the end of the day, this is all coming forth because of piracy, because of people stealing games. I heard this. I'm not sure. I can't source anything because I didn't look into it. But this is just a rumor. But I mean, not a rumor. It said it happened, but I didn't look into it, so I don't fully know. But apparently it was something to do with Epic Game Store. when they bought a year of exclusivity with a specific game, PC fans stole or they pirated or whatever they did and got keys for these games. So now they got keys for these specific games and they are not allowed, and they bought keys from a specific person, and those keys are no longer like, it's basically, if you want to play, they block you, and they blocked you, and now you have no way of playing that game because the key, they took the key away from you. They locked the key away. I don't know how they do it, but they did. And the person who bought it can't play that game anymore because they didn't purchase the game the legitimate way. But the fact of the matter is, they are pirating, and that's why these companies are going in this direction. That's why these companies are willing to go into this direction, because they want to protect their IP, they want to protect their game, they want to protect their business, and that's 100% acceptable. I accept the fact that they want to protect their business, and I keep saying it, it is PC people in general that are hacking, that are doing the things that they are actually doing, that they are the ones that are pirating games. At the end of the day, man, PC is to blame, but there are a lot of good PC people out there that actually buy games. So I'm not saying that they don't, and they all just pirate games. That's not what I'm saying. I know people on PC that purchase games, family members that purchase games, but that's different to the majority of people that simply just don't want to spend their hard-earned money and purchase a game from the developers that spend their hard-earned time and money to make a game, whether it's good or bad, to make a game so they can make money back. At the end of the day, all of this is a business, and they are a company, and they're out here trying to make money. But at the end of the day, if they're not making any money on their investment, they're gonna go streaming, because streaming is a complete. I think it can still be hacked, but it is protection from people who can steal your game, because it is not downloading, it is streaming. And I don't like this idea. I hate it so much. But it is not inevitable, as people keep claiming. Oh, this is inevitable future. No, it is not inevitable future of gaming. It is only inevitable if you allow them to make it inevitable. Here's the thing. Look at Nintendo. Nintendo has a portable system. They have a portable system that allows them, and it's actually a home console too. They got a portable system that allows them to allows them to play games on the go, just like what Google Stadia is trying to do. But here's the thing, they're trying to say, they're trying to polish it up and make it look fancy and say that we will make it that you can do stream 4K. We can make it so you can do 8K coming soon. So you can have the best quality without a hardware. So no, because regardless of the matter is, you still need a PC, so you still need hardware. You still need a phone, so you still need hardware. The fact of the matter is, you still need hardware to do anything like this. You need a phone, either a phone, you need a a PC so you can stream something, you still need to spend money on a hardware so you can still get this stuff. And the fact that they're trying to get rid of consoles, they're targeting consoles, is as if PC is not the main reason that piracy is there. That is the main reason, because you still need a PC, you still need a console to do any of this stuff. So you need a phone to go on Google, and even if it's to do with apps, you need to have a phone. Even if it's to do with a app on the computer, you still need a computer. You need something so you can go on the internet and browse. You need a specific device. You can't just use any phone. You need a good phone that is smartphone, and it's a lot of, bro, I don't know who they're targeting, but the people they're targeting aren't the people that are the ones that should be targeting. They're trying to target casual gamers and think that casual gamers are the ones that need to be targeted. They are not. Casual gamers play Minecraft, not even Minecraft. Forget Minecraft. Minecraft is not even, I wouldn't even call it fully casual. They're targeting people who play Candy Crush. They're targeting people who play what's that other game? What's that freaking Farmville or whatever. They're targeting people like that. It's silly, and I don't like it. But you know what? At the end of the day, it's only good if it's only there if you allow it to be there. I know Google Stadia will fall flat if they don't get casuals, because the hardcore is not gonna go for it. And if you want to go for it as a hardcore, then you're not a hardcore gamer. I'm not gonna tell you that flat out. I don't care about your feelings. I don't care about nobody's feelings. If you are a hardcore gamer, you are not supporting Stadia. The fact of the matter is, if you support Stadia or if you support any streaming platform just to stream games, I know Sony's streaming. But who? No one's even using Sony's PlayStation now. That's why. Here's the thing. That's why Xbox Game Pass is booming so much, because at the end of the day, Sony wasn't allowing you to download games. So Microsoft shot up through the roof because they were the only service that was doing anything remotely useful to the gamer. Streaming is not for the gamer. It's not for the gamer. It doesn't work. It's bad. Even if it's 10, 15 years down the road, it'll still need internet. And the fact that it still needs internet, it means these companies, these internet providers, you're at their beck and mercy. At the end of the day, if you can't pay that bill, you can't play no games. It's as simple as that. And if you really wanna be a gamer when that stuff kicks off, I'm sorry, you ain't gonna game. Either you're gonna be working 3 or 4 jobs just trying to pay your internet bill so you can play games, so you can keep a roof over your head, or you can quit gaming altogether. Because when that happens, you ain't playing games. You ain't playing games no more. Your gaming habits are gonna be done. You basically figure out whether or not you want to play games or you want to stop. It's as simple as that. When this time comes, watch out, because y'all ain't gonna be playing any more games. Y'all gonna be honestly, I don't know what to say. It's basically, as a PlayStation guy, I don't care about streaming. I don't want it to be the future. All I want is to play games. Game Pass is a good service, and you want to know why? It doesn't stream games. I congratulate you, Microsoft. I really do, for not going that route for Game Pass. But I guarantee you one thing: you are the first one to push for it very hard. And when Google came out, Amazon, Walmart, all these people start coming, then you rush to go full force on it, full-fledged on it. And I have a feeling Sony's gonna be the last person to push for it very hard. I know they're still preparing for themselves for a streaming service, but honestly, I think Sony's gonna be the last person to do it. I hope they are. I really do, but you can only hope and tell at the end of the day. But that's it. That's the end for me, son. I thank you for listening to me go off on a little rant or something. I had to do this twice. Go off on a little rant. I hate streaming. I really do. Movies are fine, music are fine, but gaming is not, because you are actually inputting into that game, and that's where it will not work. You will not be able to play Call of Duty online and get high scores because you have to rely on your internet. Basically, your internet is pay to play. Pay to win, I should say, not pay to play. Pay to win. Your internet service will eventually be your pay to win. Pay to win. If you don't got good internet, you can't win. It's as simple as that. Even with single player games, pay to win because you need internet. That's all I gotta say. I'm gone. See you later. Peace out. Thank you very much for watching and have a wonderful day. God bless.